Hi Icons, good day. I'm Meldy Pearl Osorio, your General Mathematics teacher. So, last time we discussed about relation and function. So, now our lesson for today that we will tackle is about graphs, composite functions, and problems involving functions. So, before that, our objectives. First, define relations and function. Second, determine the domain and range of a given function. Third, discuss different ways of representing a function. Four, evaluate a function using function notation. Five, prepare table of values for a given function. Six, graph functions such as linear, quadratic, and piecewise function. Seven, determine whether a graph is a function or not using vertical line test. Okay, so we have functional notation or functional table. Display the inputs and corresponding outputs of a function. Function tables can be vertical, up and down, or horizontal, side to side. In this lesson, we are using horizontal tables. So in our examples, our function tables will have two rows, one that display the input and one that displays the corresponding outputs of a function. So for example, function table of area of R is equal to pi r squared. To evaluate the function such as A of R is equal to pi r squared at a number. Just substitute the value or substitute the number for R in the different or definition of area of R. Okay, so in this table class, so sa functional table, meron tayong x and y. So dito sa table na to, kung makikita nyo po, ang value ng x values natin ay r. Then sa kabila naman po, yung area of r is equal to pi r squared. Yan naman po yung value ng y. Now, so yung ating x variables or yung r, yan po yung binigay ni ma'am upang ma-solve natin at ma-substitute natin yung value na binigay ni ma'am dun sa ating given. At para din po makuha natin yung pinaka-answer ng ating y. Okay, next. What is evaluating function? Evaluating function, it is the process of determining the value of the function at that number assigned to a given variable. So, for example, class, let f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. Find the following values of the function. So, class, dito sa example number 1, meron po tayong given. So, ang given po natin na yon ay yung x squared minus 4x plus 4 na meron tayong value ng x na makikita po sa letter A, B, C, and D. So, ano-ano nga po ba yung mga value na binigay ni ma'am para makapag-substitute na po tayo sa given natin na x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, sa letter A, meron tayong positive 2. Letter B, meron tayong negative 3. Letter C, meron tayong 0. Letter D, meron tayong negative 1 half. So, let's start to solve our given. Okay, letter A. So, ang given po natin ay f of x equal x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, isa-substitute na po natin yung value ng x dun sa given. So, ang ating value ng x para sa letter A ay positive 2. So, f of 2 is equal to 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 4. f of 2 is equal to 4 minus 8 plus 4. So, the final answer in letter A ay 0. Okay, next. Letter B. F of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. Yan po ulit yung ating given sa example number 1. So, let's substitute the value of x na makikita po sa letter B. So, ang given po, so ang ating value para sa x ay yung negative 3 po. So, f of negative 3 is equal to negative 3 squared minus 4 times negative 3 plus 4. So, the final answer in letter B ay positive 7. Okay, next, letter C. Ang given po ulit natin ay f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. Let's substitute the value of x na makikita po natin sa letter C. So now, ang value po ng ating x ay 0. So f of 0 is equal to 0 squared minus 4 times 0 plus 4. So the final answer is positive 4 in letter C. Next, letter D. F of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, ito pa rin po class yung ating given sa example number 1. So, let's substitute the value of x. So, ang value po na x natin ay negative 1 half. F of negative 1 half is equal to negative 1 half squared minus 4 times negative 1 half plus 4. So, the final answer is 6.25. Okay, so that's the example in example number 1. Okay, next, example number 2. Let g of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3. Find the following values of this evaluating. Okay. So, meron po tayong given at ang given po natin na yon ay yun po yung g of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3 na isa-substitute po natin yung mga ibinigay kong value sa x na makikita nyo po sa letter A, B, C, and D. Okay. So, ang value po na makikita nyo sa letter A ay positive 2, letter B naman po ay negative 1/3, letter C ay 0, letter D ay negative 1. So, let's apply and let's solve the given. Okay, letter A. Ang ating given ay g of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3. So, ang ating isa-substitute ngayon, yun po yung positive 2. So, g of 2 is equal to square root of 5 times 2 minus 3. So, syempre class, ang unang uunahin po natin ay yung nasa loob ng square root. At yun po yung 5 times 2 minus 3. So, 5 times 2, yun po ay 10 minus 3. Okay, so g of 2 is equal to square root of 10 minus 3. Yung minus 3, binabalang po ni ma'am. G of 2 is equal to square root of 7 or 2.65. So, that's the final answer in letter A. Next, letter B. F of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3. Yan po ulit yung ating given sa example number 2. So, now let's solve and let's apply the word of evaluating function. Okay, so ang given natin ulit ay square root of 5x minus 3 na ang isa-substitute po natin ay makikita natin sa letter B at yun po yung negative 1/3. So, g of negative 1/3 is equal square root of 5 times negative 1/3 minus 3. So, kung mapapansin nyo po, ang inuna po ni ma'am na isolve ay yung nasa loob po ng square root. So, g of negative 1/3 is equal to square root of 1.67. So, the final answer in letter B ay 1.29. Okay, next. Letter C. G of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3. So, yan po ulit yung ating given para sa example number 2. So, let's solve. G of 0 is equal to square root of 5 times 0 minus 3. So, g of 0 is equal to square root of negative 3. So, square root of negative 3. So, that's the answer in letter C. Next, letter D naman po, g of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3. So, yan po ulit yung ating given sa letter D. Same lang po. Next, so, apply po natin or i-substitute po natin yung value ng ating x din sa letter D na negative 1. So, g of negative 1 is equal to square root of 5 times negative 1 minus 3. So, the final answer in letter D is square root of negative 8.